Alright. We are back on Idaho. Yeah, and we are almost finished chopping corn on field 24. In the last video, we had just started on 25, but it's been a long go. Let's see. What don't we like? I don't like that this John Deere 7180 doesn't get dirty. So I could always use the in-game Crone, but I don't know. Sometimes on I'm playing on an American map, it seems like it would be more fun to use some John Deere equipment or something, but or something more American. Maybe Crone is used around here. I don't know, but yeah, we'll probably be at some point be getting rid of that just because it doesn't get dirty. I do have a John Deere tractor that doesn't get dirty either. So, you know, while we play on this Idaho map a little more, I think part of what I'm going to use it for while I do some more videos is to sort of refine and add to maybe my American modded equipment. Since that last video, actually we did get this, let's see, I'm not even sure what it is, but this John Deere here is actually new. What is this one? 7930. So he's new and can't drive, apparently. So yeah, the 7930 is new. It does not like my Fortuna trailers. For whatever reason, he's going to run right into that guy. Yeah, it didn't like my Fortuna trailers that I had hooked up to the Peterbilts. Not really sure why, but I even put one on a dolly and tried it with a tractor, and that didn't work out very well. And then one of the other John Deeres that I have that I was using is kind of flaky and doesn't always play so nice with course play. So I got this one. It's a mod I had downloaded kind of while I was on hiatus that I had watched a maybe a review on or something. I don't really remember, but I like it. It's been working good. We're just gonna go ahead and follow this guy on through the process here, and you can kind of see what's going on. Then over at the BGA, and clearly I still got the Peterbilt and the Fortuna sitting there because we don't have anything else for them to do at the moment, which is fine. You know, we got 2 of those rigs now, but that's okay because I really like those rigs. So we'll use them harvesting potatoes or whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll use them in fields harvesting whatever. So they're still cool rigs. They just don't like the BGA silos for some reason. And you know, that happens sometimes, so it's not a real big deal. So I just got another one of these crappie trailers, I guess is what they are, that matched up the other one. It's an in-game trailer, just so we know it would work. That one worked good in the BGA, and you know, we really only need 2 rigs. Can keep that forage harvester busy, but we will be looking for another one of those. Whether or not it'll be a John Deere, I don't know, but we'll find something else probably besides the in-game one. But or maybe not. Maybe there's not much to choose from, and maybe we'll just end up going with the in-game. I don't know. You can see over here in the BGA we have we're filling the 3rd bunker, and 2 of them are already fermented, and 1 is in the process of being unloaded now. So the unloading courses did work, which is awesome. You can see how I have this path set up. He'll go through all four bunkers. So yeah, that one's not even halfway unloaded yet. And I wrote down, we started at just under 1.5 million. And they're going to do that to me right now. So we'll jump over to this guy. Easier to just back him up a little bit to get out of the way. Yeah, he serpentines through all the bunkers, and since those are already fermented, he won't unload there while they're covered or while there is fermented material in there, or it's silage now, of course. But so he'll come to the next available bunker and dump there. So it works pretty good. You only need one course that way to keep loading the BGA. I think we're getting, let's see, we can jump over and watch in and see, but I think we're getting about 7,600 on every scoop. $7,600. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of money by the time these are done. And if you're wondering why I use the John Deere 6810, I do have a modded larger bucket on it, but I don't care for the articulated tractors or the front end loaders. I just think they're hard to drive, and yeah, it's not my thing. I don't like him, so I've used this guy doing BGA work on a couple different maps, and he always seems to work good. And yeah, I like him, but we are going to have to get a new tractor for down at the cows, because I stole this one from there. But that's not on our list of things to do today. Okay, and they're actually going to be done there. But what we do need to do is get a little spraying done. We have, if we look and see what we have in the field here, because we are still playing catch up from when I was on sort of hiatus from this map. We have field 11, which is going to come up first, field 26, field 36 we're not worried about. That's just, it's either clover or alfalfa, I think. Up there, so we're not too worried about that. But we have potatoes in 21, 22, and we have wheat in 11, I think, and barley in 26. And 11 is going to come up first, so we need to get herbicide, some NPK, and some water on there. So we have a lot of spraying to do. Field 26 needs herbicide, PK, and water, and 21 and 22 both need herbicide, water, and NPK. So we have a lot of spraying to get done, hopefully before our next soil mod cycle, certainly for field 11. So that's going to be our first priority. And let's see if they're going to stop right here, because I'll just wait. But along that lines, yeah, he's done. So we can go here, 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 and we can just go ahead and send this guy on, and we can go here, here, and we can just stop him. Let's go ahead and get this guy stopped. Okay, so what I did, let's see, where's he? This guy's in the middle of field 26. So I bought a different sprayer. Let's see, is this the way we need to go? This one has a really nice working width, 42, I think, meters, but it only has a 5,000 liter capacity. And if you're playing with soil mods, you know that every time it has to go refill, it's not, if you're using course play, it's not totally, you can't totally automate the whole process. So every time it goes and fills, it has to sit at a waiting point, and I tend to forget about it when I'm doing spraying, and it's very inefficient. So what we're going to try out and experiment with and use, and maybe not use 100% of the time, or maybe we'll use sort of both of the sprayers together. I haven't really decided yet, but we'll go up here and we'll park this, and I'll show you the new piece of equipment that we got. I've used it on a map before. It works pretty good. Get this guy up here. Just go ahead and take him around. So you can see our new piece of equipment right there. And we'll just park this guy right next to it. So it clearly has a big tank. We'll go ahead and hop in him. It has a 20,000 liter capacity, but it only has, let's jump over here. Should be the end of this here, because this will be the last run. So it has a 20,000 liter capacity, which means it won't have to fill up near as much, but it only has a 24 meter width. So I don't know. We'll try that and see if we like it. It's not necessarily a very American piece of equipment. You know, it is an MAN truck, but it does have the cool agricultural tires. I tried putting this thing on the back of a Peterbilt, and it don't work because it doesn't fit on there right. It glitches out. This is a swap body piece of equipment, so you can do this. You can just hold on. Alright, take the parking brake off. You can just drive right out from under it. So there's other, you know, there's a dry spreader on that you can put on here. So the sprayer and everything comes separate from the truck, but I know it fits on this truck. I've used it before, so it's actually a pretty good looking rig. It's just not very not terribly American, but it is very functional, and it has the cool agricultural tires, which, you know, I like. If you watch the other videos of me yakking about those on the Peterbilt. So we're going to go ahead and hit field 11, and we just need to get some herbicide on there. We do have wheat and barley on those two fields, so we're going to go ahead and get both of those going because they're right by each other, and we can use a herbicide B. So we're going to go ahead and fill up here. And we'll check it out. We do have, I had considered that we do have this, I forgot that I had downloaded this, but we have this international cab over, which it would probably work on. We got one that's a green truck too that I'll probably buy one of those just to play around with it. But I didn't, we could maybe get it to fit on one of these, which would probably be kind of cool. Would make it a little more American, but this doesn't have the Agra tires. And I knew it worked on the MAN truck, so I thought we would just go ahead and start with that, and we can play around with it a little bit. Let's see what this guy's going. Oh yeah, we'll just go ahead and I can't tell if I got him turned off or not. The soil mod's laying right over. Okay, he's not off. Now he is. Is this the one I hear running? Alright. We don't need them just sitting there burning gas. This guy filled up yet? Alright. And we need to change him to, what did I say? Herbicide B. And we'll just go ahead and do a double dose. Why not? Alright. The good thing is it can still use the same reload or refill courses, so we just need to make a quick path real quick for the field, which ain't really a big deal. I don't remember how fast the other guy goes in the field either. I think he was pretty slow, but I wonder if this guy goes any faster, because he sure goes faster down the road. Alright, so we need to, let's see, is that unfolded? Yeah. Alright, I'm going to bring up the course play here. Where'd my mouse go? And let's see, we need to put him on fertilize. We are on field 11. So yeah, he's okay. Starting corner northeast. Starting direction. We'll just go ahead and go south. We're going to do 2 headlands so we don't run into those poles down there. And that way, that'll be fine. Okay, I'm gonna save real quick, just in case. It's been a little glitchy, not gonna lie. We'll save it, and we'll call it Field 11 Spray. Spray with the man. Even if we use a different truck, we'll know what that means. Or I will. Alright, and let's see. We need to add to that. We need to add field 1126 refill. Okay. Course. First waypoint. Let's see how he goes. He's probably going to have to wrong tool for this mode. What did I put him on? Aha, I didn't have him on. What did I have him on? Oh, I put him on field work. Boom, here we go. Okay. I was about to be bummed out there. I thought it wasn't going to work or something. Herbicide B, that's right, for wheat and barley, okay. So is he going to get turned around here and get going? You know, I was debating, you know, with the soil mod turned on a map with fields like this one has, it is really quite a daunting task to keep up with stuff. So was kind of considering turning soil mod back off, but you know, at the same time, it does make it a little bit more challenge. So we're just going to experiment, play around with maybe uh, our different options for getting the work done and see what works best for us, having these large sizes of fields. So he still only goes, it looks like, 7 miles an hour, which I don't think is any faster, but at least he won't have to refill as often. Wonder if we shouldn't just go ahead and set the other guy up to do field 26, and we really need to get all this stuff done, so maybe we'll do that. Why not? We got them both, right? We got a lot of spraying to do. And I guess I could always use this guy for the, maybe a good way to approach it would be to use this guy for these fields that are closer, and use that guy for the fields that are further away. Oh darn it. And if you didn't know, you have to always fill up with NPK. I wonder if that's why I couldn't get the lime to fill, because I didn't pull up next to it and set it to NPK. Oh, we're gonna have to try that. We'll get this guy going though on oh, I didn't change it. I left it on NPK. Got all sidetracked there. Is that why? Oh, I'm dying to find out now. Oh, let's see. And we want to be on, what were we doing? BB, right? Yes, for barley and wheat. Okay. Man, that would be something if I would be all kinds of excited if I could get the lime machine to work. Although putting lime down that way, essentially with a manure spreader, would take quite a while. But that's all right. It would be kind of cool. Something new and different. Okay, let's see. Pull up here, field 11. I want field 26 spray. Right? Yeah. Nope. And field 1126 refill. Okay. Course, first waypoint. Alright. Yeah, we'll get him going, and then wonder. Oh, good, he is still hooked up. May not be the case, but we're gonna go give it a try. No. Won't let me select any different things. Alright. Well, that's gonna have to be on our project list still. See if we can't figure out the lime spreader and how we actually can get some lime get some lime in. If any of you guys know and have used this thing, by all means, clue me in the comments. So I watched, I think it was Mr. Moose's video, the mod review on it, but I might have to go back and watch that again. I know he talked about the special procedure that you had to do to uh, to install the fill planes and stuff, but I don't remember him saying anything about any special procedures to get it to load up with the lime, but I may have missed that or didn't watch the video all the way through. I don't know. We'll let this guy dump his scoop there, and we'll get this this other bunker compacted. So we stop him. I'm going to just go ahead over here. This one's 75% full and only 56% compacted, so let's make a few trips back and forth here, get it all smashed down pretty good. It's almost when you get so full like this, the little 6810 can barely get up and down. When I say that, I don't know if he can get back up in reverse. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I really like this little tractor. He's one of my, probably one of my favorite mods. Not a lot of power, but certainly a very useful tractor on the farm. Use it a lot around my livestock areas and in the BGA. It works awesome. You can put the front loader on it, so it'd be nice for doing the compacting if it was a little bit heavier, I guess, but I don't know, money is not really an issue. I could probably bring a different tractor up here and put the compactor attachment on it. That's probably what I should do, bring a big, heavy, articulated tractor up here. It wouldn't annoy me too much driving it, probably just going back and forth. But it might mash this all down quite a bit better. Put the, like I said, the silage compactor on it, because when you get this much, what do we got, 400 and, you know, a little over 450,000 liters of material in here, it does, you do have to go back and forth quite a bit to get it to all compact down. But, you know, it's worth the time. Hard to say now because we've started purchasing fertilizer and stuff, but you know, I'm gonna guess there's gonna be close to $1 million in each one of these bunkers. It is really hard to say because, you know, like the 20,000 liters of fertilizer that we put in there, 25,000 if you figure in the other one, or herbicide, whatever, wasn't very cheap, so but once we get this one covered up, then this is all just green gold sitting here, just all money. And the other thing that this does for us is it makes slurry as a byproduct, which we were using on our, I guess we used it on the grass field, the alfalfa field, and the clover field. We used that as our fertilizer, and we used the field box, and that's kind of a cool system, so that's kind of fun. But I do have a bunch of manure saved up too, and I think I was planning on using manure, spread manure on our two main potato fields. So I'll be able to do that here pretty soon because our manure bunker at the cow facility is almost full again. It tops out at 100,000. So we'll get this guy back to work, and we'll check in on everybody here. Let's see. See, he's already empty. How's this guy doing? He's probably still chugging along. He's still got 15,000 in there. Alright, well, gonna continue to get some spraying done, and hope you guys are enjoying that we're back on the Idaho map, and please consider leaving us a like. Helps out helps the channel, helps other people who are interested in this map find it, and better yet, consider subscribing, and you'll be notified when we're doing some new videos. And I'm your host, Zigzaggy, and we will see you on the farm.